Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 12 of Planet Crafter. I have been a little busy in that. Finally got the osmium mining pretty good, and yeah, I'm currently in the middle of upgrading the power grid a little bit. Especially with nuclear fission on the way. So right now I just need to modify some sections real quick. And just going to gather some material and do what I do best. Especially, and just take a look at all this nice greenery that's going on. It's almost kind of scary when you're starting off on this planet and it's just a desolate, dried up, pretty much a dusty rock, and now I have all this. So, for the meantime, I am just looking for some of the uranium from the meteor showers that I created, and going to be making some tier 2 nuclear reactors. And luckily when it's darker out and that, this uranium really starts to shine, so I know exactly where it is. Yeah, and unfortunately in that, I can only guide the meteor showers up to a point. So they do tend to go all over the place. But I need enough uranium to make 3 uranium rods. And here's a few more tier 2 reactors. Just for aesthetics, I'm just gonna build this foundation just a little bit. And yeah. Time to make those rods, and hopefully I'll have enough of them. And I just need one more. And I am pretty sure there's a little bit more uranium, I think, or I'll go check another time. Right now, let me make those rods. Okay, and I just need explosive powder. Which is iridium and sulfur. And yep, here's my main base that I am slowly updating in that. Okay. Yeah, because now that I have tier 2 mining extractors in that, and I can get osmium, I am going to start to scale up my drills to tier 4. And I need the extra power in the grid. So that's kind of why I needed to build another tier 2 nuclear reactor. So for tier 4 drills, it's super alloy and osmium. And for right now, and let me check the sulfur extractor. Okay, we got a mix there, which is good. And just a silly little reminder in that the jetpack is one of the best items to build for equipment in that, because you can move around so fast in here with it. It is great to use. And just for aesthetics, let me just fix this up real quick. Because also knowing my luck, I will probably be... I might build 1 or 2 more nuclear reactors, and then by then I'll have enough for the fission reactor. I'll have the fission reactor unlocked, so... Okay. So let me rebuild this tier 2 nuclear reactor. Get that out of the way. And then let me do my painstaking... Oh, wait, what's going on now? Is it just a normal weather event? Okay. I didn't... You know, sometimes with these weather events, you don't know if it's going to be a meteor shower or not. Alright. So let me prep all this for the tier 4 drills. Because I am going to be needing a lot of super alloy. Yep, for T4 drills, it's 6 super alloy and 3 osmium, which can take a while. But it's necessary now to increase the terraforming index. Alright, let me just make a few more little super alloys real quick. And that will do it for right now, and I will definitely need to be farming for more. And I also want to build some tier 2 flower spreaders in that to get the bio index increasing in that for plants and oxygen, because there are a few items I'm looking forward to unlocking there too. So I just need 2 orders, 2 super alloys, and 2, I forget if it's tier 1 or tier 2 fertilizers. But let me just go upstairs here. And I want to build 2 more storage lockers. One for bioplastic, and the other one is going to be for tree bark samples. And in case you're wondering, yes, at this point in this game, I do tend to be, actually, you kind of have to be like hyper organized. So, alright. Let me build a tier 2 flower spreader. I forget if I have any tier 1s. And let me just pop that in, and perfect. Oh, I have enough. I almost have enough for one more. Let me get a little fertilizer. And also this is generating tree bark, so I'm going to put that in. Alright, I just need some algae and eggplant, which obviously I have plenty of. Alright. Yeah, let me drop this tree bark off. And, yep, build another tier 2, put the plant back in, and that will be generating even more. And obviously machine optimizer is going to come into play. So, oh, I do have a rocket. You know, let me get some more uranium. Let me get some super alloy, some cobalt, and launch another rocket just for the hell of it. My original food storage and that. That does come in handy still. Okay. Now let me just get up here, build another rocket, and launch this sucker. And also, this does not get old in that, with causing meteor showers. It does not get old at all, so. And I am also in the mood to explore, since I since I've been so busy building like my main base and getting that up and running in that, I do want to explore in that in this episode. So that is going to happen. Especially while I wait for some of these rocks to time out and render out. But in the meantime, let me just gather some of this uranium that I can get my hands on, because I need some for to make a uranium rod for the machine optimizer. And, oh good, there's some here I can get. And I'll just go to this extractor, see what I can get out of it. I mean, some stuff. I'm just going to get some of the essentials that I need for the optimizer. And the only reason and also this is going to help multiply how much those drills are generating for terraformation. So that's pretty much the only reason why I'm building the machine optimizers. And yes, they do help a lot, especially when you have the multiplier fuses. The proper multiplier fuses in that, it does help quite a bit. If it's for energy, pressure multipliers, sometimes plant multipliers, oxygen multipliers, yes, these do help. So okay. So let me just empty out my inventory real quick. And I just want to build one more oxygen canister. So since I'm low on cobalt, let me gather some that's around here. And also that machine optimizer that I built, until I get a fuse for it, it will not really, it won't function at all. So just letting people know, yes, I am aware of that. Alright, let me make some oxygen canisters, and then there is a spot that I want to explore on here. Or oxygen capsules, my bad. So there is a message here from Riley with coordinates that she's getting a strange geological signal from. So we're just gonna go and check it out. And see what it is. And yeah, of course it's going to rain. Whatever. That is perfectly okay. Yeah, now even this like desert area, there's all greenery in that and brush growing. So let me hang right into this osmium cave. And then I need to hang another right. And yeah. Now I'm in this little funky meteorite area where there's some pulsar quartz. So I'm going to gather these, obviously. Only because I have a feeling I'm going to need to be using pulsar quartz for some future unlocked equipment, so I'm going to gather as much as I can while I'm also going further to where those coordinates are. And I'm guessing it's over here. Here's an entrance. And I guess this is, whoa. I guess this is considered Mushroom Road. Okay. This is weird. The underground cave is a blessing for us wardens. It may have a lot of resources and is underground, allowing us to stay hidden from outer space. This planet has been chosen really carefully, and now I understand why. I can't wait to start building our settlement and fulfilling our destiny. A warden, year unknown. Okay. So I am definitely aware that there were other people that landed on this planet before me. And this is definitely really weird. It's cool, but it's weird. And luckily this does not damage me at all, which is a relief. So let me just explore this. Because, wow. This is definitely an interesting area. The designs, the environment, and all that. Now, I'm wondering if this area terraformed to this, or has it stayed like this the whole time? I'm actually very curious about that. But yeah, let me just do a little more exploring in that. Gather some materials here and there. And actually let me get out of here for right now. that is... This whole area is really weird and interesting. Oh, got some more pulsar quartz. Okay. And I still have some oxygen capsules, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I am definitely going to be back here eventually. Ooh, there's some osmium too. Nice. Alright, let me just delete that so I don't get excited when I see it. Let me find the entrance. Okay, here's the cave that I popped out of. And I had to wait for that ice to melt, which is no big deal. Alright, let me go exploring up north here, because the aluminum field's to my left anyway, and I also have my one little area here. So I'll replenish myself. And, well, since I'm exploring, I might as well check out up here, because that looks like a crashed ship. And that. Wow, that's definitely different and unique. And I can afford to go inside for a little bit. Heat multiplier fuse, perfect. That can be used for the optimizers. So let me just do like a little bit of light exploring in here. And, okay. I'll also, yeah, I'll head back now. Because I'm running out of oxygen capsules, so I want to preserve the ones that I have left. At least I'll make it to this little shelter area, replenish my oxygen, and then I'll head to my base. And I am also going to have to make a pulsar locker. So, yes, the aluminum field. So, now that I have that heat multiplier fuse, I'm gonna have to move that machine optimizer also. because I don't have one that complements those plants at all. So let me offload this stuff, build a pulsar. A locker for right now. Or a pulsar quartz locker. And yeah. There we go. Alright, let me offload all this stuff and move that machine optimizer now. And I will just drop it in this little corner. Pop the fuse in. And then I think it's 5 that it affects. And now my heat index is going up like crazy. But I need it so I can unlock that nuclear fusion generator. Okay, let me just tidy up a little bit here. And build some more tier 4 drills. Especially now that I have the osmium being mined out, I can afford to build more of these. Okay. And now my heat index is definitely climbing up. I just need it at 750. And tier 4 heaters is slowly creeping up. And let me check the GPS map real quick. So that's the one crashed ship area. There's this one icon here. I really don't know what that is, but it might be something interesting down the road. And that, and I guess for right now, let me offload all this and hit up the extractors just to see what I can get my little hands on. Because I am definitely going to be needing a lot more super alloy. So let's go to the iridium cave. Only because I definitely want to build a few more rockets, so... Okay, lots and lots of iridium. Perfect. Just what I need. And I'm just making sure I have that's optimized to 5 of the T4 drills, which it is. Okay. So I should have enough for one more rocket, I think. Yep. Now, I'm not going to go wild just yet building launching rockets, so don't get the wrong idea, guys. Let me just gather a little bit of food from my old storage locker. Okay. So nuclear fusion's going to take quite a while. And I definitely want to generate more oxygen, so let me prep some stuff and make some tier 2 algae generators. So the rest of it that I'll need is 2 super alloys and 2 bioplastics. And I have everything else that I need, so that's a plus. Hopefully I can find some of the items that I need in here. Because I know there's still some, so... And of course I'll grab the uranium and that, so... I mean, that's no big deal. Okay. And also that's good to know that there's some uranium ores still in there. So let me look at that DNA manipulator. That's going to be a future project. I just don't have enough for it right now. Alright, bioplastic. Let me just gather some of this food and put in storage lockers so I don't forget about it. Because eventually I am going to pillage these for when I'm hungry. Okay, so I have the silicone, I have water, I just need mushrooms. And of course I'm short 1 water. Luckily I have some here. Alright. And I just need 2 super alloys. And I am really getting that urge to make that DNA manipulator. And of course, I used up all my super alloy. Great. All right. Let me just organize my brain a little bit with everything that's going on and then figure this out. And I'm just going to go to this iridium cave, gather a few more raw materials from the mining extractor, just to see what I can get my hands on. And I definitely want to eventually upgrade it to tier 2. I just don't think I have enough on my power grid yet. So let me just go and empty out the other extractors. And obviously the stray uranium I'm going to get my little hands on, because why the hell not? And yeah, alright, I'm gonna cave in that. I'm gonna build that DNA manipulate. It's like, I want to build the DNA manipulator in that, but I also want to build the tier 2 algae generator. I'm like, I don't know which one I want to build. I'm kind of at like a crossroads right now with it. Okay, so I do have to make more super alloy. And oh wait, power's 123. And I mean, my heat index is going up, just not quite fast enough. So if I want that DNA manipulator, I am definitely going to, I don't have the power in the grid, so, alright, screw it. Going to do tier 2 algae generator. Since I already have since I practically have everything that I need, I just need to make 2 more super alloys, and that's it. Alright. There. Tier 2 algae generator. And let me just make one more just to even it out. So I just need magnesium and I just need water, magnesium, and 2 super alloys. And I am short on silicone in here. Obviously, a little food for thought. Alright, let me get some silicone. I know there's some around here somewhere. That's magnesium, magnesium. Titanium, magnesium, cobalt. There's one. Okay, here's some. 2. Yeah, let me just build one more algae generator. Yeah, because the algae generators, they generate oxygen and plants. And crap. Okay, it just looks like a weather event, not a meteor shower. Alright, that's a relief. So, you know what? That one crashed ship that I was exploring in it. Let's go back to that and explore it some more, since I already have enough oxygen capsules, I have enough water bottles, and I mean, food for me is not a problem anymore because I'm self-sufficient. So, yeah. And I am really wondering what those pulsar quartz are going to be used for. Alright. Let's go back to that crashed ship. Just to see what's inside in that. Especially since this terraforming index is going to take a while and nothing's really unlocking right now. It's the perfect time to explore, and I just want to get rid of those real quick. So let's go back to that crashed ship that I was at and see what kind of items I can find in there. Maybe I'll get a few more multiplier fuses. And what is this area? Oh, it can only be destroyed with explosives. And I don't have any explosives. Great. Alright. Let me just swing by here. Replenish my oxygen. And then go to that crash ship and start exploring a little bit further. And there is definitely quite a bit of resources around here that I could pick up. Alright, let me gather this. These are common plants, so I don't really have to worry too much. I'll pick up all that. The aluminum would be better for me for right now. Okay, I can't deconstruct that. There's a locker here. Alright, some super alloy. That's good. Okay. Let me explore this a little bit. Rocket engine, beautiful. Alright, and there's some debris here. Oh, this is a cave area. Okay. Another heat multiplier. That is definitely going to be useful. Alright, I think I'm gonna get out of here for right now, guys. And had quite an adventure in that, exploring more of this planet. So that's gonna wrap up episode 12 in that. So enjoy the view in that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.